I referenced it just up there where you talked about there's a movie star that likes to sit under glass tables and do that. And you also said there was a movie star that's gay that is considered a quote-unquote ladies' man. I was wondering if you could reveal who those people were, because that's been bothering me and my friends.
It's the same dude.
Is it real? But who is it?
Can't say.
Is it George Clooney? Because that's what my friends and I think.
No, George Clooney loves pussy. George Clooney is a fucking pimp, dude. George Clooney gets laid. He don't need to be fucking watching people take shits and whatnot. I mean, he can get people to do it. He's like, I'm George Clooney, shit in front of me. But I don't think it's his kink or anything like that.
Okay, so it's
I met George Clooney once. The year that he had, there was a movie he did about Chuck Berry, the game show. Confessions of a Dangerous Mind, that year. And I saw him at a party at the, I never go out, but my wife dragged me out to an Oscar party, and it was at the place where Belushi died, the Chateau Marmont. And he was there, and he'd had a fucking few, and he rolls over to me, he's just like, what's up? And I was like, hey man, how are you? Nice to meet you. He's like, you do that movie Poop Shoot website? Swear to fucking God, man. Swear to God. I'm sitting there like, doesn't anybody in Hollywood have anything better to do than surf the fucking net? I know why I do it, but apparently these cats are like, what's going on? A movie Poop Shoot. He's like, I do. He's like, you didn't like my movie. I was like, dude, I loved your movie. I was like, somebody maybe reviewed it for the site, didn't get into it, but that ain't me. He's like, you sure? Look at that fucking sway on and shit. And sitting there for 3 seconds going, if George Clooney throws a punch, am I fast enough to duck it? And if I duck it, do I counter? Like, I don't want to hit George Clooney. I love From Dusk Till Dawn. I don't want to hit this dude and shit like that. But then I was like, but if he takes a swing and misses, and he's this drunk, and I duck, and I get back up, he's going to take another fucking swing. Well, you can't put a drunk dude down. Like, if he's got it in his head, he wants to beat you up because he thinks you gave him a bad review on fucking movie Poop Shoot. He's going to fucking come at you, so I start looking around for fucking chairs to hit him with. Because in a moment like that, you got to go prison, right? You got to go fucking ghetto style, where it's just like, I gotta assert fucking my dominance in the room, otherwise people will think George Clooney could beat me up, which he could. But if I hit him with a fucking chair, he's probably not gonna get up again. And then people will be like, fucking the Clerks guy's fucked up, you know? So thankfully he kind of let it go and shit like that, and I was just like, dude, he got a fucking reams of good reviews. Don't sweat movie Poop Shoot and shit like that. I'm voting for your flick for the Oscars. And he's like, well, I appreciate that. He's gone, you know how many bad reviews I got? And he started telling me all the bad reviews I got. Weren't many, but like, it's fucked up, because you imagine George Clooney, who, you know, George Clooney wouldn't fucking give a shit. Like, it would just be like, they didn't like it? Fuck it. Either that or like fucking...
I was just wondering.
10 million. But he was like any other filmmaker. He kind of sweated. He kind of remembered the bad reviews. It's like playing poker. It's like you don't remember the good hands, you only remember the bad beats and shit like that. Same with reviews. I've gotten wonderful reviews, but I can quote you verbatim the bad reviews. And George Clooney was the same way. That made me feel kind of good. Because I was like, apparently everybody's insecure, even if they got a cool haircut. So he was talking about, he told me a story about Katie Turan in the LA Times. He gave him a pretty bad review for the movie. So he's like, I got my friends together, and this endeared him to me incredibly because I've shared this feeling. He actually went through with it. It's like, I got a few friends together, we went out and we egged Kenny Turan's house. And I was like, that's hysterical. I wanted to egg Reese Witherspoon's house, and I didn't even have that much against her that he had against this dude and shit. But the pimp move about the whole thing was that when he got home that night, he wrote a letter and sent it to the LA Times going, look, I don't care what people are saying. I wholeheartedly deny egging Kenny Turan's house. So, you know, Kenny Turan would read that and be like, oh, it was fucking Clooney.